What's up, guys? Good morning and welcome to episode 4 of Living Lean. It is currently May 24th, right before work, and as you can tell by the title, today we are doing a full day of eating on absolute poverty calories. It's gonna be rough. Like I think I put in the title, this is gonna be like 1,600 calories, pretty much just protein. I think we're upwards of 300 grams of protein, probably 40 grams of carbs, literally just from vegetables. This morning we've just got egg whites, 12 ounce. Oh man, 12 ounce egg whites with 2 fat ass handfuls of spinach that have obviously cooked down. In each meal, I'm gonna give you a reason for why we're doing this. Thought I'd start out with like kind of the overall umbrella one. As you know, I'm doing summer shredding just under 4 weeks from now on June 20th. Now, this is something that I planned on doing since, January. I planned on sending the show and everything. But I was a husky boy in the off season because of COVID. I had just really gotten skinny and lost a lot of muscle due to not being in the gyms. Obviously, that's way easier gain back than put on in the first place. So when we got back into the gyms, I was all about putting back on as much muscle as possible. So I got pretty husky. Because of that, I planned on doing a 16-week cut up into the show. In addition to those 16 weeks, I plan on getting in cutting mode, about 20 weeks out, just kind of like cleaning up my diet a little bit and just kind of getting the rhythm of, maybe doing some cardio and just kind of getting the mindset before I actually started my cut 16 weeks out. However, they announced the show for summer shredding, I believe 13 or maybe just over 13 weeks out. So I found out about the show after, a weekend out with friends, having a good time, celebrating and eating and everything. And then on like the next Tuesday, it's like, oh yeah, summer shredding, June 20th. I'm like, oh my God. All right. Well, we got a lot of weight to lose. So I'm in a good spot, but being it's my first show, we're not sure if we're right on track because I don't know my body to this extent yet, and neither does my coach. So we don't know if I'm right on track or behind. So we're digging. We're digging hard. So that's what's led to this diet is that, we did a 12-week cut. These are the last 4 weeks, and we've got to make sure we just push it. Yeah, that's why I'm eating stuff like this. This is actually going to be an amazing meal just because of the toppings, ketchup and Cholula. This is the first meal. I'm going to get this down. I'll see you at the next one. And in each meal, I'm going to be explaining another reason why we're doing this because it's more than just, we're only doing 12 to 16. There's a lot of other reasons why. And I want to tell you those reasons and also tell you how it's affecting me physically and mentally. I'll see you at the next meal. What do we have for meal 2? Dude, it's supposed to be 12 ounces of asparagus. We've got 9 here. Apparently I underestimated how much asparagus makes 12 ounces and 7 ounces of chicken. What? Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. This is insane how much asparagus is on there. But luckily for the chicken, I don't need sauce. Use this dank seasoning. Let me show you. This seasoning right here, this wood fired by Kinder's, is unreal. It gives like a nice like smoky flavor. Don't even need sauce or anything. We for sure are gonna need something for this asparagus. Alright, we're gonna go with some Chipotle mustard, 5 calories per serving. Just gonna go a little bit on there. So yeah, I'm gonna get into another point of why we're we're doing this. Oh my god. Okay, so I also just have a slow metabolism to begin with. I was bulking on around, the highest I got was like 2,700 to 3,000 calories. So not a lot of food compared to like normal people who are weighing, 210 pounds. So that means that I have to go on naturally lower calories. Some people you'll see on YouTube and everything, they're cutting down for shows. They're still on like 2,400, 2,500 calories. My body doesn't work that way. I put on weight and muscle and water, which I'll talk about later, very easily, and which means I'm on, the opposite end of the spectrum. So cutting down requires me to go even lower calories, which sucks because I have an insane appetite. And people always want what they don't have. So people with slow metabolisms like me wish that we had higher metabolisms so that it was easier to cut down and be like lean and everything. And then people with fast metabolisms wish they had slower metabolism, so it'd be easier to put on weight. Everybody wants what they can't have. But yeah, I mean, that's another reason why we're doing this. I mean, I can't get over how much asparagus that is. I'm gonna be pissing for the next every 5 minutes for the next 3 hours straight, and it's gonna smell horrible. I'm gonna have to flush every time. But yeah, we're gonna get into this. We still got work to do today, so we're gonna get into this meal, and I will check back in with you for the next meal. So just got a little bit of sun, looking pretty good. My coach says I need to get a little bit darker actually before getting the spray tan. Apparently you need a layer of tan before even getting your spray. So we'll figure that out. Good thing it was a sunny day today. But guess what we got for meal 3? Another 12 ounces of egg whites and 2 handfuls of spinach. Went with the green Cholula this time. I feel strange. I feel hungry, full, at the same time. It's super weird, and my digestion, because of all the fiber, is really wonky right now, to say the least. Going to the bathroom more often than not. This is probably the most enjoyable meal of the day, being like eggs and high volume. So I got to get back to work, so I'm going to get this down, and then I will see you for the pre-workout meal, which is going to be extremely exciting. All right, pre-workout time. What are we having? Oh, cream of rice? Cream of rice? No, we're, this is what we're having. Dude, I don't know if you can tell how much asparagus that is. That is insane. That is another 12 ounces of cooked asparagus and 7 ounces of cooked chicken. I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. I mean, because my stomach is so used to low density, low volume, or high density, low volume foods. Like cream of rice, peanut butter, proteins, and now it's like super high volume, low calorie, high fiber foods. It's completely switching things up, and it's throwing me off so much. I liked it in the beginning of the day because it kept me full, but then like my stomach has just been so weird. My digestion's been weird. I feel full but like super low energy. It's a very like weird feeling. So yeah, let's try to get this down. Oh, I do not want to eat this right now. This is the last thing I want to eat right now. I thought I was going to be happy about this, but I'm not. So, as you can tell, we're eating a lot of asparagus. So, in addition to what I mentioned to before with having a lower metabolism, I also just hold on to a lot more water weight. When you're prepping down in the last like month or two, you want to really dry out, which means like harden up the muscles, even around like the stomach and everything, and I hold on to more water. And this is something I've always had. Like, I'll be like shredded to the bone, like everywhere, but my obliques just like I can feel the difference now between fat and water, and they just hold on to a little bit more water. So asparagus has been a vegetable that's been on my plate throughout the whole prep, but now we are really loading up on the asparagus because it's a diuretic, and also having no carbs throughout the diet means that I should hold on to less water throughout the day and the next day, because in your muscles hold on to glycogen via carbs and via water. When you have higher carbs, that glycogen soaks up water within your muscle cells and makes your muscles appear fuller. We're trying to reduce that. It's kind of like a sponge. When you eat carbs, your muscles fill up like a sponge. When you drop your carbs, they kind of deplete with that glycogen and they look less full and everything. And that just happens, overall throughout the body, but you really notice it in the muscles. So right now, as we're trying to also, drown a lot of the water out of my system, kind of see like what I look like without the water, and use that to game plan for the future. Yeah, this is the last thing I want to be doing right now. I feel kind of like shit. I don't feel good. But this is the pre-workout meal, and we're probably going to need a little bit more time to digest this before we go work out, or I'm just going to feel bloated as hell, and it's just not going to be an enjoyable workout. So hopefully we can get this down, maybe go for a walk, aid in that digestion, and then hit the gym. I may be taking the camera to the gym to kind of like see what my body looks like with no carbs in it after the back workout. So post-workout, as you can see, I am sweaty as all hell. I mean, I did just get off the Stairmaster, but maybe the asparagus had something to do with this. I mean, I am sweaty. I lost my pump. I actually had a really good pump. I don't think that had anything to do with the diet, but I think it had everything to do with my pre-workout. So just got back from the gym, and honestly, I'm feeling the no carbs today. It like hit me like a truck when I got off the treadmill, or I got off the Stairmaster, and my joints were just aching and I had no energy whatsoever. I just like almost fell asleep, passed out in my car. But it's what we got to go through. We're going to get through it. Just keep on pushing. But for the last meal, we've got 7 ounces of cod with some lemon drizzled over it. We are done with veggies for the day. They filled me up. I still feel like kind of full from the veggies. But it's over because that was brutal. We're just going to enjoy some fish. And the reason why we're switching to a little bit of whitefish right now is, in addition to it being low fat, your body, when you're in your last weeks of prep, you're getting very lean. It will react differently to different proteins that you haven't been feeding it, or different foods as a whole. So we're going to see if my body reacts well to cod, and like we start to take shape a little bit more because of the new, the new fish and everything. I'm going to enjoy this. The lemon's going to be amazing. It's crazy the kind of foods that you crave and you enjoy at this part in prep. But yeah, we're gonna enjoy this. We still gotta go on a little bit of a walk to get our 10K steps in, even though it's already 8:30 at night. I got to the gym late because that asparagus took a long time to digest. It's gonna be a late night, but it'll be worth it when we wake up tomorrow that much leaner. I'll see you in the last meal of the day. Hey, we made it to the last meal of the day, finally. I couldn't even like make it up my stairs. My calves and quads were cramping so hard from the lack of like carbs today and just all the cardio. Maybe it was due to lack of maybe potassium or sodium too, but I was cramping hard. I like couldn't even like get up my stairs, and my jaw like clenching, like cramps if I do it too hard. This isn't something that I've had before, so it's got to be from the diet today. Last meal of the day is going to be 50 grams of this protein powder from my sponsor, Beam. This is when it comes in super clutch to have a good tasting protein. This protein flavor that I'm doing right now is chocolate fudge, and like it tastes like a brownie. Like I'm not kidding you. If you're somebody who appreciates good tasting protein, you will love this. You can make some dank recipes out of it too. I'm not doing them right now because I got to be, exact as I can. But you can make an amazing protein brownie with this. You can make like a little like brownie like batter sort of thing that I've been doing, where you literally just mix this with a little bit of peanut butter and a little bit of water, and it's like a brownie batter consistency. Oh, it's a hack, and it's a hack and a half. But we have no peanut butter tonight, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I mean, this is where it comes in clutch to have good tasting protein. That's like, you have to have your essentials, like isolate, digestive enzymes and everything. But then like the flavor is what separates it from all the rest. Gonna end the night with that. I think I have 3 of these days this week. And then the others are a little bit higher carb, like around like maybe like 120 or a little bit higher. And the macros for today was just over 300 grams of protein, like 302, I think. And then carbs were 35 grams of carbs, and fats were around 25 for a grand total of like 1,620 calories. Brutal to say the least. I think we got like 2 or 3 days of that this week. So we're doing something called carb cycling. Basically, we're going to trick the body into losing fat quicker. There's people on both sides of that argument. Also, what we're doing is seeing how my body reacts to 0 carbs, 2 carbs, seeing how the muscles fill out and everything. Yeah, we're going to see how my body reacts. And just like final thoughts on this day, brutal. Started out fine. Was extremely full from the veggies and everything, which kept me over. But I had like some weird hungers and weird, fullness. Like my stomach felt weird all day. I was going to the bathroom all day, whether it was peeing from the asparagus or shitting from the fiber and from the protein. It was a bathroom riddled day. So I'm just trying to be transparent here. That might weird some people out, but yeah, we're gonna see how my body reacts. Feel extremely fatigued and very tired, but it's a means to an end. And the more of these days we have, either the quicker we get shredded, that's one thing, and maybe they'll stop. Or if they continue, at least I'm used to it and I know what to expect. So there's always something you can learn from these days, positives you can pull from it. And yeah, we're gonna keep on pushing. If you watch this whole video, I really appreciate it. This was a grind of a day, even though it was just a full day of eating. I really appreciate you sticking around. That was episode 4 of Living Lean. Episode 4 episodes. This is crazy. We're getting after it. We are doing this thing. So yeah, I really appreciate you tuning in, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.